Students, today's topic is hypothesis testing. For hypothesis, what is not a hypothesis? Nothing but a statement. It is about the claim or assumption of something. For example, one customer of a motorcycle, he wanted to test the claim of the motorcycle. Person who is selling the motorcycle, he says that this particular brand gives the average mileage of 60 kilometer per hour, and customer want to check whether it is true or false. And if you are going to write in the form of statement, that is known as the hypothesis. So hypothesis is meant for testing. And we have already seen that there are inferential statistics can be divided into two parts. One is nothing but estimation that we have seen in the previous examples and all. And other part, it is known as the hypothesis testing. So we are going to learn about the hypothesis testing in this particular class. So what is hypothesis? Hypothesis is nothing but a statement or claim or assumption. You can consider it as a statement, or you can consider it as a claim or an assumption about the value of the population parameter. So it may be mean of the population or median of the population, variance, proportion of the population, something like that. So similarly, in the case of you can have two or more populations. In this case, we will be making the comparative statement. Both are equal, greater than, lesser than, some sort of comparison we'll be doing. And or claim or assumption about the values of the population parameter. What is a plural of hypothesis? It is hypotheses. That is THES. SIS, in the place of SIS, it is SES. That is known as hypothesis. It's a plural. Now, we'll be seeing certain examples of this hypothesis. The first example is nothing but that just now we have seen about the motorcycle. Okay, hypothesis testing. First we'll see about the motorcycle. This is about the single statement, single population. That is, motorcycle of a certain brand gives average mileage 60 km per hour. This is a statement. You can call it as a claim, and you can call it as an assumption. So average is nothing but mean. Okay, mean of what? Mean of the population. That is mu equal to 60 km per hour. And this is the symbolic representation of the previous statement we made. Then another example is businessman. The average weight of a banana of Kerala is greater than 200 grams. So he is claiming that average weight is greater than 200 grams. This here again it is a single population. Here mu is greater than 200 grams. In previous case it was equal to mu equal to something. Here it is mu is greater than something, right? We will be seeing what is this greater than and smaller than or equal to. We will be calling as different types of hypothesis. And the third example is about the doctor. So doctor is claiming a hypothesis. Okay, this is a claim or hypothesis. What he is telling that doctor. Okay, we'll call this example as doctor because we will be using this. Okay, later on we'll be using all this. And this is about the customer. Okay, I can call it as a customer. Okay, we'll be using this. For differentiation, we'll be using it. About the doctor. Doctor is claiming that the new medicine, this is the hypothesis, this is the statement, and this is the claim, assumption, what you can say. The new medicine is really more effective for controlling blood pressure than old medicine. What is claiming? The new medicine is really more effective. He is telling that the new medicine is more effective. Okay, the new medicine is more effective for controlling blood pressure than the old medicine. So here two populations are there. One population is new medicine. Okay, new medicine is one population. Old medicine is another population. Okay, we are having two populations, P1 that is old medicine, and the population P2 that is a new medicine. So we are having two populations. that is population 1 and population 2. This is the new medicine and this is the old medicine, right? New medicine and old medicine. This is population 1 and population 2. And what he is claiming that than means greater than. So we will be writing in the form of symbol that will represent mu1 and mu2. Okay, mu1 is what? Average effect of medicine. Medicine that is old, new. Okay, average effect of medicine. Which medicine? We are talking about the new medicine. So average effect of medicine 2 I can call it as, or in medicine 1, medicine 2, that is the old medicine. And if you want to write symbolically, that is new medicine is effective than the old medicine. Okay, what doctor is saying, new medicine is really more effective for controlling the blood pressure than the old medicine. So symbolically if you want to write, it is mu1 is greater than mu2, right? This is all about this example. Now you go to the third example. What is third example is about the, it's the fourth example. The fourth example is about the doctor, economist, okay, economist. So he is giving one statement, postulate. We can call it as a statement, we can call it as a postulate, we can call it as estimate, estimate, and so many words. We can assumption, we can call it as an assumption, right? The variability in incomes differ in two populations. What is telling? The variability in incomes. So one income and second income, variability in income differ in two populations. Here the variability in income, what is given here is variability in income. Okay, how you denote variability? Sigma 1 and sigma 2. The standard deviation sigma 1 square and sigma 2 square, right? So I can call it as sigma 1 square variability, no? Sigma 1 square and sigma 2 square. And it is about the two populations. So population 1 and population 2. Okay, I am calling it as population 1 and population 2. So variability in population 1 is sigma 1 square and variability in population 2 is sigma 2 square. They differ. What is given here is they differ. Means they are different, means they are equal? No, they are not equal. Okay, we will write symbolically. Symbolically it is denoted as sigma 1 square is not equal to sigma 2 square, right? Their variability in income differ. Now we go to the fifth example, that is psychologist. Okay, what the psychologist claims, we'll see. Economics claimed something, we'll see what the psychologist is claiming. So he is giving the statement, postulate. Okay, what are the name? We can call it as hypothesis is nothing but a statement, hypothesis is nothing but a postulate, and we have previously used a certain claim, and we also used one more word. Do you remember? So hypothesis is nothing but a claim, hypothesis is nothing but a statement, and we are going to test this hypothesis. That we can call it as assumption also. So we called all these words assumption, claim, a statement, and you can call it as a postulate also. Okay, hypothesis, all these names represents the hypothesis. The proportion of literates between two groups of people is same. What is given here? The proportion of literates between two groups of people is same. It is about the two groups of people. So if we here we are talking about the population 1 and population 2. This is P1 population 1, one group. P2 is population 2, another group. Here we are talking about the proportions. Proportions is denoted by P1, P2, and what is given here is the proportion of literates between two groups of people is same, means equal to. Both of them are equal. So it is equal to. So here we are talking about the two populations, right? How to write symbolically this same claim, this postulate can be written in the form of the symbol as P1 equal to P2. Okay, another way of writing is P1 minus P2 equal to 0. Here we are writing equal to 0. So equal to 0 is known as null. Always 0 we are calling it as a null, right? In mathematics. So it is known as null hypothesis. So we have different types of hypothesis we have seen. One we have said it is equal to, one we have said not equal to, and somewhere we have said greater than, lesser than. So hypothesis can be divided into two types. One is simple hypothesis and composite hypothesis. So we are going to see the second part. Okay, what is the second part? Simple and so we are going to talk about more than one hypothesis. So that is why we call it as hypotheses. Okay, so it is more than one hypothesis. What is hypothesis? Hypothesis is a claim, and we can call it as an assumption, we can call it as a statement, we can call it as a postulate, right? So we are now going to learn about the simple and composite hypothesis. So in general, if the hypothesis specifies only one value or exact value of the population parameter, then it is known as a simple hypothesis. The first one is about the simple hypothesis. What is a simple hypothesis? So English we know now what is simple statement and compound statement. Same way simple hypothesis, if a hypothesis specifies only one value, it is specifying only one value or exact value, okay, of the, it is specifying only one value or exact value of the population. Population is what? Parameter. Something related to, pertaining to population is known as a parameter. So population parameter, then it is known as simple okay, only one value or exact value. So can you give which one is simple? Can you say the first example we have seen, the customer, mu equal to 60, it is the single value. Mu equal to 60 is a single value, and this is known as the simple hypothesis. Okay, this is the example of the simple hypothesis. Now you go to the compound hypothesis. Composite, opposite of this. Okay, it is not simple, it is composite. That's it. Okay, so what we can say about the composite hypothesis? If a hypothesis specifies not just